Do you think men are important?
Like for what?
We'll take a break.
Do we need men?
I don't personally think so. I'm doing fine without them.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
We can do things ourselves.
No.
Do we need men?
Honestly, no.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
What is it that you think we need y'all for?
So today we are going to be talking about why women do have this perspective of, I can be independent. So really, why do I need a man?
Yeah.
Right? And I'll be sharing some of my stories because I once had those perspectives. And I'll share a little bit. I mean, I've been sharing some parts of why those were, that kind of mindset was what I had when I was much younger.
Yeah.
I am Dr. Damia Dingopo.
And I'm Ifya Dingopo, and we are your host of the Thriving Relationships Now podcast.
Absolutely. And today we are going to be talking about a little bit of a background of why did we even start doing what we're doing now? Why did we start living our life a little bit more kind of transparently on social media?
Yeah.
Why did we start this podcast? Why did we start our nonprofit? For those who don't know, we are also co-founders of a nonprofit here in Calgary called the Family Advocates Canada. And we have a coaching business called Thriving Relationships Now. And then we are your host of the Thriving Relationships Now podcast, of course. And what we want to be talking about today is why did we start on this journey? Because if you look back at our lives 6 years ago, we didn't have any social media presence, right?
No, only LinkedIn.
We had LinkedIn.
We needed jobs, you know.
Right. We lived our life quite in a bubble.
Yeah.
Up until around about over 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
Right. And the journey has been quite interesting. So we're going to be sharing a little bit of that background.
Yeah.
So where do you want us to start?
From the I had a dream.
From the I had a dream.
The journey of I call it the journey of healing and growth and continuous learning. It's not that we're not learning.
Our journey of healing and growth and continuous learning.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you watched episode 1 to 3 up until now, you will know that we've had quite a journey that has, I think, guided by the providence of God.
Oh, yeah.
To plant us in communities and put people around us that has helped us grow. So I kind of share a little bit about the I had a dream. And then we'll go back and go forward a little bit.
Yeah, what I like about us is we are intentional in growing. You know, God plants us somewhere and that intentionality to say, let's grow. Let's grow together.
Continues to carry us.
Yes.
I like
and
us too.
we realize it when he puts us in those places.
Yeah.
You know, because there are some people that God might put in those places and they don't take advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. They misuse.
Yeah.
They misuse their opportunities.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go back and go forward a little bit. So I think it was just over 5 years ago. I woke up one morning and I said to you that I had a dream.
Yeah.
And kind of the summary of the dream, as I remembered it, that morning was that I believe God was telling me that we should share our life a little bit more transparently. And I think the 3 words I got back then was, we should share our life and our journey transparently to inspire other couples, to teach, and to kind of motivate them to get on their own journey of learning, unlearning, relearning, reparenting, healing, and growth. So I shared that with you that early morning. About, I think it was over 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think?
What did I think or what did I say?
What did you say?
I said, no, thank you.
The man was like, no, thank you.
At that time I was into IT behind the scenes. You know, I say an IT person. You're just doing things behind the scenes. Nobody sees you in front. I'm fine by it. So with that mindset of no, thank you. You and God, both of you go do this stuff together and I can be behind the scenes and continue doing my work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that morning, I recall you just being like, no, thank you. And there were several reasons that we discussed on that day and several days and weeks after that. One of it was that in our community, and we're talking about the kind of Black immigrant communities, there's typically not much respect that they give to younger people. I mean, there's this hierarchy.
Yes, because you are older, you think you are wiser.
Absolutely. I mean, that's like the stereotype.
Yes, yeah.
And at the time, I think we were 9 years in marriage.
9 years.
We were 9 years in marriage at the time.
Yeah.
And my husband was like, people would kind of look down on us.
Like what do they know? I'm not interested in that. Let them stay in their mess. I'm happy to stay in my own bubble. It's a win-win. They win, I win.
We were in such a bubble though. We had created a beautiful bubble for ourselves where we were learning, we were growing. COVID hit. Yeah. We were thriving.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
when COVID even hit, that's when we started even thriving more.
Because we could now spend so much time with each other, right? I mean, we were fine. We were healthy. Yeah. But I felt like with COVID, we were just having a blast. Oh, yeah. Like we were having fun. Yeah. And then I had that dream. But when we were talking about this, no thank you, the one thing that I look back now and I really honor and I respect was that you didn't say no thank you, but you can't do it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So to speak to that woman, and I will keep referring back to women who feel like I can be independent and I don't need a man. I held that mindset because I didn't have a healthy man growing up. I didn't have a model of what a healthy man looked like that will not hold you back for things that might be God-given purposes or God-given dreams. Yeah. Even with your no thank you, you did not say, well, if I'm not doing it, you can't do it. No. Like you have to wait for me till God convinces me or anything. Yeah. If anything, you offered to support behind the scene, right? I remember back then, we didn't have any of this microphone and cameras. We used our phones. If you go look at our initial content on Instagram.
At the beginning,
we used our phone. Now, what was our recording? What did we use to record? We used to
our phones.
We used our phones, right?
Yeah.
But you were the cameraman. Yeah. You were the director.
Oh, we had the camera. We had
the Canon. Yeah. You were the cameraman, the producer, the director, the recorder, the everything.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
So to speak to that woman first, one, if you have a model of a healthy man, of a healthy relationship, of the Proverbs 31 man, which we're still going to do a whole podcast on, of the Proverbs, because what we always hear about is the Proverbs 31 woman. But the Proverbs 31 woman has a Proverbs 31 man backing her up.
Yeah, but we don't hear people talk about it.
We don't ever hear about that, but that's a whole podcast on its own. So I want to honor you for not saying, it wasn't me who got the dream, so you can't do it. You said, no, I don't want to be on camera. Yeah. But you supported behind the scene. Yeah. And we would discuss what I could share, what I couldn't share, what you weren't ready for us to share before I started creating the content. Yeah. So that is point number one. Any woman who's going around going like, I don't need a man. I can be independent. What do I need a man for anyway, woman? What do I need a man for anyway? Listen, you have not had a model of a healthy man. Yeah. Right? Who is submitted to Christ and really loving you like Christ loves the church.
Yeah. Because if that lady, even if right now, if that lady sees a healthy man, she wouldn't know.
She probably won't be able to identify it either or relate to it. Because so this is my story. I had those mindset back then because what I saw modeled was men who, because of their own ego and their own insecurities, would try to pull a woman down, would try to put a woman in their place because they want to hold on to the power of the kind of toxic masculinity that society, culture, the church even have taught them. Yeah. They wanted to make sure that you were kind of subjugated, you were below them. Yeah. So they would not acknowledge your intellect. They would, I mean, you can see the whole in some denomination, women cannot be leaders and so on.
Yeah.
That is, again, another topic for another day. So the model of manhood that I saw was not the model of manhood that enables a woman to shine. That enables a woman to walk in a full authority, in a full gifting that Christ has given her. So I empathize and I understand that. So anyway, going back to how we started. So we started recording content. And then we were having fun on Instagram, and little by little, you kind of started to join in.
We're joining, and also in YouTube, we also have.
We started creating YouTube content as well.
And people were asking, "Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband?"
A woman that's talking about marriage and sharing her story of how she is growing, and she's growing from that kind of ratchet. I can take on any man, and you can da 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 da. A woman that goes from that to so now I honor my husband. So you're sharing that you used to be this, now you're that, but there's no man to verify that. So at some point, people are like, okay, so where is this man that you apparently are now? He's submitted to Christ, you're submitted to him, and you're mutually submitted to one another. Where is he? So I guess you thought you should show your face.
I thought I should show my face, but not knowing, one thing I realized in this journey is that God will meet you at where you are.
Absolutely.
He's not going to push you.
Yeah.
Because it took me almost 2 years for me to get you to where you were.
Absolutely.
But I was doing things behind. I'll get the things done. I'll come to YouTube with you. We'll talk about different things.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was ready. I was ready. I was not ready. And God didn't, he wasn't, okay, I won't push you.
Yeah.
But I got plans for you. Don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah. I won't push you. So it's been a lovely journey. I enjoy it.
It's been beautiful.
And I'm glad that I didn't hold on to it. As in saying, you can't do it, or I'm not doing it with you. You go ahead and do what you got to do.
Oh, that would have hurt our marriage. Yeah. I think because we were doing fine.
Yes.
Before I had the dream, we were having fun. We were enjoying each other. But I cannot imagine a scenario where I had that dream, I shared it with you, you said no, and then you stopped me. I could just imagine right? And those kind of things happen.
Oh, yes, it happens in relationships. And when you're stopping your wife from doing something, you got no idea what's on the other side. You think, oh, yes, I'm the man, I don't need to do this. But you do not know who is actually going to really get the blessing. You might not know that it's even you. You would be blessed as well by coming alongside her. That is so good. Because in this journey, that's where I realized my passion, really. Yeah. We're going to get there. Don't give too much away here. All right. So you started to create content. We started to create the content together, and you became a lot more kind of permanent face. Yes. So we started to do it together. Yeah. And then we're now in the thick of COVID, the whole lockdown and everything. So we had time to kind of pay attention to what was going on in our immediate community. Yeah. What did we find? Oh, a lot of people, a lot of marriages where they were like getting divorced. Like it was a mess. Like it was that pandemic was like revealing. Yes. It was such a revealer, the pandemic. The stories we heard in our communities and even couples within our circle that separated within that time and just immediately after the pandemic was so heartbreaking. So it was almost like God gave us a dream or gave me a dream, and I shared it with you, had us prepared. Then we started to hear stories about just heartbreak in our communities and families just absolutely devastated by what I call brokenness, right? That they haven't found a way to heal. That's now playing out in their marriages. So seeing that brokenness in our marriage, not in our marriage, in marriages in our community, we kind of felt such tenderness. I think I felt tenderness, and then you confirmed the same thing towards this couple. Because the reality is, for those that we had interactions with, those couples that we had interactions with, and when you hear their story, honestly, their story, some of them is my story.
Some of their story is your story.
Yeah.
Some of their story is my mother's story. Some of their story is your mother's story, your father's story, my father's story. So we realize, listen, there ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? There is such a stigma in our society to talk about family kind of dysfunction.
Yeah.
There is such a stigma to get honest, even within the church.
Yeah.
There is a covering, but the stories we've heard, honestly, if we all would be a little bit more open and honest, there is nothing new. And perhaps if you speak out, you could get help earlier. Anyway, that's another thing.
But that's the truth, really. If you speak out, you get help.
Earlier, if you're willing to get the help. That's, again, another thing. So we saw these stories and we realized, oh my goodness, had we not had
the community
that
we're talking about in the last episode. Yeah.
We realized, oh my goodness, had we not had the mentors God put in our life, had we not had the support that we had we not had the trainings that we had, we would have ended up like those people.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Like, we would have just ended up like the statistics.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where our nonprofit started from.
Yeah.
It started from this desire to, one, be obedient to that dream that we had, of course, because we felt like God had already showed us what he wanted us to do.
Yeah.
So starting the nonprofit was a way for us to walk in obedience to that dream and be impactful in our community. Yeah. Because remember, we had already started creating content on Instagram. And people were paying attention and they were listening to what we had to say. So we went on the journey of starting a nonprofit.
Yeah, it was first called the Marriage Advocates Canada.
Yeah,
because we wanted to just focus on marriages that time, and we did that for 2 years or so. We got on board, and we just started going.
We did what we had to do.
Oh yeah, and families have been blessed through it. It's not a religious organization. Yes, we are people of faith, but it's not a religious organization. Everything we do is based on research, and at the end of the day, people have been blessed by it. But then we realized that it was time to rebrand.
So over the last 3 years, we have been serving our local community in Calgary under our nonprofit umbrella. Yeah. And now we think we're going to be focusing more on our private practice.
Yes, we are.
The Thriving Relationships Now coaching.
Yeah.
Because really, I heard a saying, I don't know who said this recently, that young people in our world are getting coached by people who have been burned, people who have had negative experiences. The loud voices are like that video that we saw. Yeah. The women who are, why do I need men? Yeah. Women can be independent. I can get my own. Our young people are getting coached. But it is so sad. Our young people are getting coached by people who have not dealt with their mess, by people who have not dealt with their brokenness, by people who have not healed, by people who have not even acknowledged, right, that they are hurt, that they are wounded. Yeah. Again, back to the wounded child. Yeah. Our world are being discipled. Our world are being coached. Yeah. Our young people are being coached by wounded children in the body of a grown adult.
Oh, yes.
We've got a whole host of terribly wounded children that are walking around in the body of adults who are loud voices. Yeah. So we've now decided we're going to be a counter voice. Yeah. We don't need to be loud.
No.
But we are going to be a counter voice for our time. Yeah. That can show that you can be wounded, but you can heal.
That's right.
Right? You can heal and you can help other people also grow. You don't have to live your life in your woundedness. You can transition from that wounded child into a wise adult. Into a wise adult.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a process. Yeah. You know, it's a long journey. It's a journey of learning and growth.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's not something that, 1 week and you get on with it. I'm healed. That's it. No, you keep walking. You keep walking. You keep walking.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you find grace with each other. You enjoy
It
each
is
other.
so good.
You know,
So
yeah,
fun.
I don't know how many people say marriage is good, but I love it.
I short like
oh, yes, I
it's-
love it.
we
I
did
don't
a
want
theater
to.
production where we're like, it's hard, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It can be hard sometimes, not always. Marriage should not always be hard.
No.
Sometimes can be hard.
Yeah.
But pushing through that hard
Yeah.
is so worth
Yeah.
it.
But
So-
that when it's hard, the skills that you have learned,
Should carry you.
yes,
Should carry
those
you through.
mentors that you have, that's healthy community that you have.
Yeah.
Whatever you are going through, you know, it's there. It might not be hard. It might just be life
Yeah.
that is going through. Like us, when we had life going through, it wasn't about us.
Yeah,
But it was
just
about the
life.
circumstance around us. Those healthy people around you helping you to
Absolutely.
lift you up. So
Yeah,
it is beautiful. Really.
Absolutely. I mean, the journey for me
Yeah.
has been totally worth it.
Yeah.
To see that it is possible
Yeah.
for men to continue to grow and evolve,
Yeah.
right? To see that a man can actually be your biggest cheerleader, your supporter. There's no agenda to cheat you. There's no agenda to abuse you. There's no agenda to make you a subordinate, like someone who is less than,
Yeah.
but someone who is willing to let you be a real partner.
Yeah, as you even saying
Like,
that, I
right?
remember, I don't know the podcast I heard it from. It said, when I don't know who was saying it, whether the guy or the lady was saying, two becoming one. Not
Yeah.
two are one.
Yeah.
Two become one. Even in the Bible, you say where it says two become one.
Yeah.
That become is a journey.
So
It's
good.
a
Like,
journey.
you
It's
don't
not
become overnight.
no.
Like, become.
You become. That means
It's a process.
Yeah, it's a process. All the part that hurt, you're
Becoming.
letting it go.
Yeah.
You're giving it to God. You're
Yeah.
giving it to God.
And you're learning.
You are
You're doing
learning
the
it,
work.
unlearning and relearning. You are becoming one. You are becoming one. By the time you start getting to that process, you would know in that journey that you are both becoming one. It is sweet.
It is so.
It is.
that
It's
is-
amazing.
that is
You know,
really good.
it's not. You are one. When you are
To
one,
become
you know
one.
it's
You are becoming. So becoming.
Yeah.
To become. It's almost like you need to dwell on that.
Yes.
To becoming one.
Yes.
So to become one is not an overnight thing.
No.
So what we want to do as
Yeah.
coaches, as certified coaches, I mean, we didn't go into for our nonprofit how we went back to school and trained
Oh, yes.
to be certified coaches and how we're on a journey of getting higher degrees.
Yes.
So what we want to do is walk alongside other people
Yeah.
on their journey of becoming.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's working alongside people who are willing to do the work,
Yeah.
the work of becoming.
Yeah.
So that we can come alongside people far beyond the borders of Canada.
Yeah.
Right? The idea is that we're able to support and be that positive voice. So that all we don't have is we don't have just the negative voices coaching our young people about, we know.
All sorts of things.
We know that there is brokenness.
Yeah.
No doubt. We've told our stories of broken ground and how that unmet needs can shape you negatively. We understand. We see you. We understand. But what we are saying is you don't have to continue that cycle.
No.
Right? You don't have to be that girl always like, I don't need no man because I can be independent. Like, I can get my own money. I'm independent. I'm intelligent. Listen, girl, I hear you. But no, you were not created to be solely independent. You were created, right, for interdependence.
Yeah.
Right? A healthy situation where I can depend on you for some needs. You can depend on me for some needs.
Yeah.
And together we're able to meet those needs that we cannot meet for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because the reality is there are some needs that I can meet for myself.
Yeah.
There are some needs that I need to give it to Jesus.
Yeah.
And I need to let Christ meet in me. The wounded girl in me, like, it was just this morning that I still kind of had to literally soothe the wounded girl in me. Our daughter came down this morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Our daughter came down this morning and literally jumped, and this is no exaggeration, jumped into our father's arms. And they held each other and they talked sweetly. How was your night? How was your last night? And I just stood there in my kitchen watching these two people, a girl and her father. Beautiful interaction. So this morning I stood in my kitchen with a little tear in my eye, a tear that I shed for the girl, and I'm going to cry again. A tear that I shed for the wounded girl in me that did not get that. And that's okay. You have to be able to say to that girl, you're okay now, right? You're okay now. But to see that my daughter can get that from her father because I'm doing the work. Oh man, it was so worth it. So whilst I shed a tear of joy for my daughter this morning, I shed a tear of sadness for myself that I never got to jump into no father's arm and a father soothed me and encouraged me ahead of the day that I have ahead of me. She has a dance rehearsal at church this morning that you were going to take her to. And the way you interacted with her and are you ready for your dance? I'm so excited for you. All of that I didn't get. So the girl that's like, I am independent and I can do whatever I can. Yes, because no one has ever showed you what healthy dependence look like, what interdependence look like, where some needs you can meet for yourself. Some needs you can rely on the other person to meet for you. Right? They have never seen that. And we want to be the voice that says, it's okay.
Whether you're getting married, you know, you have your fiancé, start doing the work. Start doing the work. You know, absolutely. Get to our website, www.thrivingrelatationships.now.com. And, you know, look at it there. Look at some courses that we have. Start doing the work. If you want one-on-one coaching, one-on-one session with us, you know, let us know. We are available for you. We want to see you thrive. We want to see you thrive. There are a lot of voices out there that are saying negative things. We want to be the voice for you to say, hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. You can do it. But you must be willing to do the work.
Absolutely.
If you are married and you are willing to do the work and you're there and both of you are willing, don't just let us do the work together with you. Let's work with you. Let's show you how it's been done. Both of you together. Let's work on that journey of learning and growth. Because marriage is a lifetime. You can be.
It's supposed to be. In our day and age now, it's so disposable. Lord have mercy.
It's so disposable. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we are there for you. Check our website, check our LinkedIn, check our YouTube. You know, we are there also on Instagram. You would see it in our website. You'll get in touch with us. We are available for you. And that's why we are creating these thriving relationships now. Let's do it now. Not leave it for our children's generation to be doing the work.
Absolutely.
You know, it's our parents' generation are the one now praying. They are the ones praying. You don't want to be that generation that's praying while you're handing the baton of the hard work to the children.
All of that prayer, if you haven't done any work, let me just repeat it now. I think we spoke about spiritual bypassing in the last episode. Spiritual bypassing and spiritual outsourcing did not work for our generation.
No.
Right?
No.
Our parents prayed a lot. Yet we've got divorces left, right, and center everywhere. So we cannot continue with the spiritual bypassing and the spiritual outsourcing. We've got to face our messes and we've got to learn and unlearn. So don't be the parent that's just praying,
just surviving,
and doing nothing,
and seeing what your parents did, and you're saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it." And if you want to get our book, you can get it from Amazon. I don't know.
Anywhere that there is bookshop online, you can get a copy of our book, Thriving Relationships, A Couple's Guide to Relational Transformation. This serves as a workbook. So if you and your spouse are already decided that you're going to do the work, this book can act as a support for both of you. But if not, if you need someone to hold your hand, but you've decided that you want to take the steps.
Yeah.
So listen, we can hold your hand, but you've got to take the steps, right?
Yeah.
You've got to take the steps towards healing, towards growing, towards learning, towards unlearning, towards reparenting yourself.
Yeah.
But we can hold your hands.
Yeah.
And walk the journey with you. But you've got to be willing to take the steps.
Yeah.
You've got to be willing to do the work. So check out our website, thrivingrelationshipsnow.com.
Yeah.
And there's a link to where you can get our book on there. And then it's on Amazon and on other platforms.
Yeah. And just watch the space. There are more things that will come out, from us, one step at a time, and with the team behind us. So please just watch this space. And if there's anything that can, get you to start doing the work, start now. Start now. And you would see the difference. Even in 6 months, in 7 months, in 9 months, in 10 months, you would see the difference.
You've got to build slowly, but continue to build.
Yeah.
Don't do all of it or try to do all of it at once. It will be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But start.
Yeah.
You've got to make it starts with a decision. The decision to start doing the work. And then put in an action behind that decision. Don't then decide and do nothing. You've got to decide, do something. So if you're decided, okay, I'm going to self-reflect and understand the areas that my childhood experiences have impacted me. Okay, decide. Then sit down, grab a journal, and put an action behind it. And write it down. So decide on what you're going to do, put an action behind it, do something. Right? Step by step, and be intentional on your journey of learning and growth.
Yeah. So that's it from us. If you have friends and you have enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends, your families, your colleagues at work. Let them know about the website. Let them know what we are doing. And together, we are going on a journey of learning and growth. See you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us.